When it turns on, it's, there's a noise.
Well, this Crown Point woman says her neighbor's noisy air conditioner ruined her peace and quiet for months. She turned to the city for help, but got a surprising answer.
New at 5:30, our 10 News reporter John Horn has the city's new hands-off approach to some neighborly disputes.
Once the sun gets about 4 o'clock in the afternoon,
Laurel Miller starts cooling down her home office.
it's like a little ritual.
But the house next door has a much simpler way: air conditioning.
All night long, waking up every time that thing went on and off.
A builder installed the unit last year. Miller contacted city code enforcement because she thought it violated noise ordinances. Several weeks later, she called to follow up and heard this.
She told me that she was no longer investigating my case and that they were no longer investigating noise complaints, period.
It's part of a series of changes city code enforcement is making in response to a 2015 audit. One finding: resources on some lower priority violations can be reduced. The city is grouping complaints such as noisy equipment, lighting, street trees, even barking dogs into that group. It's basically telling neighbors to work it out themselves. The city says it will send each neighbor a letter referring them to mediation services. It will then consider the case closed. The city says it can reopen cases if violations continue, but it does want to devote its resources to problems that are a greater danger to public health and safety.
You have a reasonable expectation that the city will help you out.
Miller's home life is now a lot quieter because the air conditioner is under a shed.
I was very tenacious about this and kept calling people.
The developer tells me he built the shed voluntarily, not because of a code enforcement order. And that's exactly what the city hopes continues to happen because of its new approach. John Horn, 10 News.
Good move by that developer. That was nice. Code enforcement will also send the letters for complaints about parking in front yards, garage sales, and portable signs. Those letters include correction requirements and a referral to the National Conflict Resolution Center.